Hello, this is Emilio Bravo, computer science student, and this is the fourth and last milestone of this project and portfolio from this month. So right now I'm gonna show what the end product is. Since this is a client or this is an outside project from Full Sail, this is not just gonna be like the final product, since I need to make more and more adjustment as the client wants. For what I learned from this month, more than just being a project or a personal project, I had the opportunity to create this for someone who gave me hands-on experience and really taught me how how important is the communication between a developer and a client. Since as a developer, you need to be able to make the important questions, to know what do they want, what can be done, what can't be done, or like what are your capacities and where you able to get if you ask the good questions. And also I think I have the opportunity to also practice my patience, since a lot of times the client wanted changes on the same stuff, and I couldn't like really advance on the project. But that really gave me the kind of experience that later on can translate in an internship or in a job offer, because they already know that I work for a client. I didn't work for myself, I didn't work for a class, I work for a client, for someone else. So the same is the front end, stay the same. I'm really happy how the front end looks. I think I'm really polishing that I could put in my resume. I hit the about us. I create this sliding show that she wanted. So now, same as I'm a computer science student, I'm also a graphic designer for this month. Nowadays in this industry, you need to be able to be a lot of things. So I create these flashcards for the two different competitions, the Producers Fellowship and the competition Script to Screen. So they really like my designs, and I think I'm really getting better on it. It's not a thing that really interested me. I'm not focusing on being a graphic designer, but I think it's a cool skill to have. So if you click either here in the join list or here in the join list for the both competitions, you both go to this page over here, which is the wait list, where you will enter your email, subscribe, and your event has been successfully submitted. So you will receive information that you join the wait list, and you will get the latest updates on these two competitions. Now going to the Trello. Here we can see what I've done this month. I've done the about us, I've done the newsletter, the competition, the applications, sliding show of images, the same email, front and producer like competition. I'm really happy with the process I have. I really think Trello is a really underrated tool for developers, since it really helped me to be more organized and to really give me that sense of achievement every time I could move some task from doing to done. And now, as we can see, the project is not done, but as I told you, this is something I will be working more in the future, since it's not only for me or for the school, since it's a project outside of it. I'm gonna be setting up the hosting, and in the future I need to different database distribution, since she wanted the emails to be divided between different type of things to make her life easier. So, but I think I've done a really good job knocking those tasks off. Finally, we have here the GitHub. In the application, we can see how everything was done in Python. Well, most of it, the Python, HTML, we can have here in static. We can see the images. It's been really hard. I haven't done the commit yet, since I'm currently working on it. And going to the code, we can see how I've been working on different things. I have the CSS over here. What I've done right now, this over here, everything over here is a sliding show. One ability that I got this month that I didn't used to have was Bootstrap. Bootstrap is this front-end library which makes your life 100% easier as a front-end developer, which they have a lot of things already set up, so you just need to copy and paste the code and change the way you like it. And I think, and due to research, I think due to research, I know that it's an ability or a skill that a lot of front end or like web development job posts have. So you need to be like proficient on Bootstrap, and I think thanks to this project, I can add that to my resume. So all of this was done by Bootstrap, and I also was able to find different forums or different places like Bootstrap Made, which is a website where they have like different designs, and I could choose like what of that website I like. So I think that based on what I've been researching during this month, I found that there is a really good and huge community for web developers out there in the industry, out there in the internet. And finally, I would like to respond to the question that we have over here. So in self-reflection answers, what do you want to continue doing that work well? I'd like to continue doing the Trello board. I think it's really good to be organized as that and as a developer. What do you want to stop doing that is slow stopping production? I think I wanna stop like making my own assumptions of what the client wants and really just ask them, because that make me coded something or write something that later on they didn't like or they didn't want. So I think stop making assumptions of what the client want and just ask the questions. But to ask the correct questions, you really need to improve my communication skills. What do you want to start doing that you think would improve production? As I say, they improve my communication skills, and maybe research a little bit more about CSS, flex distribution, to know how to center, how to move left, how to move up. I think sometimes I lose a lot of time on that. What went right and why? I think what went right was finding the project. I was really passionate about creating apps or creating a website. I saw that a lot of people start their software careers doing that, so I think I'm going the good path. What went wrong and why? I think I don't know, sometimes I didn't like as much doing like the front end. I don't mind doing it. I think it's really simple and it's really powerful and it's super needed out there in the industry, but I don't think I will follow a career on front end, since I think that as a computer scientist, I think you can do more things, more interesting and more powerful, such as blockchain, AI, more than just web development. How can you use your experiences with to make the future development smoother? As I thought, to make my development smoother, I will be enhanced to be more communicative with the clients and to, I think in time, I was good timing my process. So I have everything. Have a good day.